Hello firewood friends, Mike with K&L Firewood. Today we have two electric chainsaws we're going to review. This one is the Badger CSB40U, battery powered, 40 volt. And this one is a Greenworks, also I believe 40 volt. It says it's a G-Max. Doesn't really give any DigiPro. Doesn't really give any specs on it really, as far as model number or anything. But the Badger company reached out to me and asked me if I would review both of these chainsaws, and I said, well, yeah, I will, but I don't have either one of them. They said, it's okay, we'll send you both. So here we are. These are the very first cuts with these saws. I've not done anything with them outside of charge the battery. And this one, the green one, the Greenworks, you kind of had to assemble. The bar was off of it, the chain was off of it, and you had to put it together. And to be quite honest, it was kind of a pain. The Badger, however, comes to you fully assembled, ready to go. I don't know the specs on the weight, but the Badger is quite a bit lighter. So we'll see how they cut. I did notice there's a bit of a delay. So if you pull the trigger, I don't know, 1 second or so delay there. Whoops. They won't run if the brake is on. This one doesn't have much of a delay, but it takes a little bit longer for it to get up to speed. Where this one seems to, no, it goes, it takes a minute for it to get up to speed too. In any event, let's cut with these a little bit here. Now, am I going to use an electric chainsaw in my everyday cutting? No, I'm not. But is it going to be handy at times? Yes. Do I need a 500i to cut that 4-inch piece right there? No. These little electric chainsaws might just come in handy. And you know, I get a lot of tree service wood, and a lot of that's limb wood. So a little saw like this, that's light, battery operated, don't have to use hearing protection really, it might come in really handy. So we'll see how it works out in our wood yard, but I'm anxious just to get cutting with it and see how it performs. They have oil fillers on here, where other electric chainsaws I've seen, you just had like a dropper you'd have to use every now and again. That's not convenient. Okay, I'm going to start with the green one, the Greenworks. This is the one they wanted to compare theirs to this one. Like I say, this one seems to be a little bit heavier. We'll see. Well, it doesn't cut too bad. You can't have real high expectations either. I mean, this isn't a 462 or a 500i. It's not going to be flying through it quite like those saws will, but we're going to do one here maybe a little more appropriate in size. a little more appropriate in diameter. Let's try the Badger. Well, I'll tell you right now, the Badger gets up to a little more faster RPMs, which really helps get through these pieces. That was my first cut with that thing, and I think that first cuts, if you're gonna buy one, it's gonna be the Badger. Let's Google real quick at Amazon, see what these things cost. All right, we're gonna Google Badger CSB40U. Right there, CSB40U. Amazon, $179 regular price. Right now they're doing $149.99. And then what if we do Greenworks brushless 16-inch chainsaw? And it looks like the closest one on here is regular $259.99, on sale for $199.99. So this one's the better deal, and in my opinion, the better saw. I'm gonna go ahead and cut a little more with this one, maybe run the battery down. I'll pick that Greenworks up and run with it a little bit and then give you my final thoughts. It's not the smartest thing to do. Hold that up there with your hand, but I don't have a block up here, so safety Sally's just gonna have to get over it. I'll mention that second gear when it hits it here in just a second. Hear it right there? Oh, this will be nasty. I don't know if we get through this or not. There. Hit that second gear after a couple seconds. My habit of locking that brake on, but it's not running, so it's not going to catch you. There's that second gear. Huh, that's interesting. This is nice, not having to cut with, or being able to cut with no ear protection. I don't really know what size chain that is either. Maybe you guys know. It's little, and it could use a sharpening. It's pretty rounded. So I bet this thing will cut even better, put a nice edge on it. So to be fair, we're gonna use the Greenworks on this one, because this is similar to the diameter of the ones we were using with the blue guy, with the Badger. Yeah, I don't like this green one as well. It's more money and I don't like it as well. I mean, it's okay. If I didn't have the other one to compare it to, I would say, yeah, it's all right. But to compare it to this blue one, the Badger CSB40U, that's the better saw and the better deal. So if you're a homeowner and you're not cutting firewood as a living or a side hustle or as an addiction like the rest of us, this would be a decent little saw to have in the garage, man. You could cut some firewood with it for sure. You could cut down, I've got an apple tree over there I need to prune up a little bit. You could use it for that. The woods here behind me have limbs and stuff kind of out in the alleys that I drive in, so I could use it for that. A lot of different uses for this thing. Now, you're going to cut great big rounds that you would use a gasoline powered chainsaw for? No. But man, if you're a homeowner, you're not messing with that stuff anyway. You're calling the tree service or somebody to come over that's got the equipment. But I do see a use for it here in our wood yard, especially if we're going to be cutting some little limb wood. This might be a way to get Allison behind a chainsaw, or maybe a younger person that might be intimidated by that real loud gasoline engine noise, maybe, or the sure power of a big steel or Husqvarna chainsaw. So obviously with some supervision and chaps and all the right protective gear, but this would kind of be a good break-in saw for somebody. To be honest, I was skeptical. And while it's not the saw I'm going to grab every day, I think I'll use it. Okay, I think we're going to go back and forth now, just making some cookies. Final thoughts. I was skeptical, but I think they're gonna be useful. Especially this blue one. It's a little lighter in weight. I think it cuts a little faster. And if you're looking to buy one, it's cheaper. Now, I don't know about longevity, and I didn't run the battery out. And this video has been running for 30 minutes anyway. The green one's not bad. The Greenworks isn't bad. But if you had it to compare to this, I think you'd pick this one over the green one. So $149.99 right now on Amazon. October 12th, 2023. $149.99 on Amazon. I think I'm going to use it for small limb wood. Keep an eye out. I think you'll see it on the channel a little bit.